ঠিক আছে, কোনো যদি কোশ্চেন করতে হয় সেটাও করতে পারো। ইজ দ্যাট ওকে?
Yes, sir.
ওকে। ME321 course name. The course is fluid mechanics. Mechanics 1. You will have 2 courses on fluid mechanics. Fluid mechanics. আচ্ছা, এটা আবার রাবার দিতে হয় না? এটা কি কলম দিয়ে না হাত দিয়ে? আচ্ছা, fluid fluid mechanics লিখি। Fluid mechanics 1. So there will be 2 courses on fluid mechanics. After 6 months, in the next semester, you will have fluid mechanics 2, which would be ME323. So we are now with ME321. And for this one, তোমাদের আমি কয়েকটা বইয়ের নাম দেই। বই তো লেখাপড়া করো না, তবু আমি আমার কাজটা করে যাই। যদি শিখতে চাও, জানতে চাও, তাহলে আমি কয়েকটা বইয়ের নাম, সেটা ইতেই আছে, তোমাদের সিলেবাসের যে আছে সেখানে আছে। ফর এক্সাম্পল, ফ্লুইড মেকানিক্স বাই ডহার্টি, DAUGHERTY. Then fluid mechanics by McDonald, Fox and McDonald, Fox and McDonald. Then there is another fluid mechanics by V.L. Streeter. These are some very classic textbooks. Most of them are American books, but there are some Indian version of books. You can try them as well. For example, by Khurmi, Kumar. There is another book, local book by Samrul Islam and S.C. Mandal. You can try those also. Okay. Now, উঠে যায় নাকি? ওকে ওকে, এটা আবার কি আসলো? মুছে না তো, মুছতে চাচ্ছি। ও সরি, আমি পেন্সিলের দিকে মুছি, দেখছো তো? হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওকে হ্যাঁ। কি একটা যায় আবার যায় না। যদি আমার ক্লাস সারাক্ষণ দাঁড়িয়ে থাকতে হয় তাহলে মুশকিল, তাহলে কি টোকা মারতে হয়? ওকে, so for fluid mechanics there are two words, a fluid and a mechanics. So let us say, what is fluid? How do you define fluid? The definition of fluid. So a literal definition for the fluid, well, the substance that flows. Fluid is something, some substance that flows. That is a fluid. Very easy definition. But engineering, from engineering sense, we say that fluid is something. The fluid, এটা হচ্ছে literal তোমার definition, but engineering definition is something, it's a substance.
তোমার হাতের লেখা থেকে পাইছি
হ্যাঁ
স্যার লেখা বুঝতে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে।
কথা বুঝতে পারো? কথাটা বুঝতে পারো তো?
জি স্যার।
কথা শোনা
হ্যাঁ, এই যে সাবস্টেন্স, আমি সাবস্টেন্স কথাটা বলছি, লিখে না সাবস্টেন্স বানান করে নিও, কাজে লেখাটার দরকার নেই। এই যে সাবস্টেন্স, এখন বোঝা যায়?
আর ফার্স্ট লাইন থেকে
এনিওয়ে, সাবস্টেন্স দ্যাট ফ্লোজ ইজ ফ্লুইড। আমি বলছি যে এটা লিটারারি ডেফিনিশন। দাদাটা বন্ধ করো তো। ও, তুমি শুনতেছো? দেন আরেকটা বলতে পারি, এটার ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং বা সায়েন্টিফিক ডেফিনিশন হবে substance that deforms. Substance that deforms. That is it deforms, it deshapes. That deforms how? With the application of very small or no force. That is, fluid is a substance. It gets deformed if you apply a very small force. Sometimes it deforms with the application of no force. Then we will call it that with the application of no force. Okay. It deforms. That flows. Deforms means it gets deshaped. It is going away, sort of things. So substance that deforms with the application of very small or no force, that substance is called fluid. Okay, right. Now, fluid mechanics. This fluid and fluid mechanics. So what is fluid mechanics? Fluid mechanics is a science that deals with the science dealing with the behavior B-I-O-U-R, behavior of fluid. Science dealing with the behavior of fluid is called fluid mechanics. So you know what is fluid? What is fluid mechanics? Okay. Now let us elaborate it a little bit. এটা মুছে ফেলি। মুছে যাবে? Okay. Now let's come back to fluid again. Fluid, it could be liquid. Fluid could be, say, gaseous. Okay. Liquid means it could be water or some other water and say any other liquid, water and say other liquid. When we say that fluid is liquid one, it could be water, it could be other liquid as well, or it is gas. So gas, liquid of any kind, is called fluid. Now, the fluid, when we deal with water, the mechanics, we call it hydraulics. Hydraulics. When fluid, we deal with the fluid, and the fluid is water, we call it hydraulics. Okay. Then, well, the fluid can also be classified in another way. Say, ideal fluid and real fluid. Okay. Basically, there are other so many classifications, and I'm just giving you some very basic classification. Ideal fluid, real fluid. Could be compressible fluid, incompressible fluid. So the fluid is either compressible. For example, if you consider air is a gas, a kind of gas. Gas is a fluid. So if you deal with gas or air, it can, you know, as you can see, it can be compressed. If you apply force, it can be compressed. So air is a compressible fluid, compressible real fluid. Air is a real fluid, air is a compressible fluid. If you consider again, say, water, water is also a real fluid, but you cannot compress it. So we'll call water as an incompressible fluid. Okay. এটা আবার মুছে ফেলিবে হ্যাঁ একবারে কিভাবে মুছে যাবে আচ্ছা সার্কেল দিয়ে শুধু সার্কেল দিলেই হলো কবে তো বলতে হবে তো হ্যাঁ ওকে নাও okay, so that is about fluid. Now say mechanics, we are dealing with fluid mechanics. This mechanics, fluid mechanics, well, it can be say headed like fluid statics. It could be so something we call fluid statics, TICS, statics. That means when the fluid is in static condition, when it is not moving, and we are dealing with that fluid, we will call it fluid statics. But if it is if we deal with say what's called the incompressible fluid mechanics, fluid statics, that is fluid is in static condition. But if we consider say liquid or say water, say if we deal with water, we will call it hydrostatics. Let's call it, in place of water, let's call it liquid. That means if we deal with liquid in static condition, we will call it hydrostatics. Okay. Now, if we deal with say air or gas, then we will call it gas in static condition, gas not moving, static, we will call it aerostatics. Okay. Now, then say fluid kinetics. What is kinetics? If we deal with the say velocity, acceleration of any fluid, compressible, incompressible, etc. That is, here the fluid was in static condition. Now, if the fluid is moving with certain velocity and acceleration, we will say that, well, we are dealing with fluid kinetics. And another we say dynamics. Fluid dynamics. What is fluid dynamics? Fluid dynamics is one. When the fluid is moving with certain velocity, acceleration, as well as it is encompassing forces causing the acceleration. That means when you consider the force, the velocity, the acceleration, all in the same domain, we will call it fluid dynamics. So mechanics is consisting of statics, kinematics, and dynamics. So when we say fluid mechanics, that means we are dealing with the fluid statics, we are dealing with fluid kinematics, we are dealing with fluid dynamics. Well, we segregate it, we classify it for analysis purpose, but well, these are the different classification. Okay. এই এতক্ষণ ধরে বললাম এগুলো শুনতে পেয়েছো বা দেখতে পাচ্ছ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ওকে গুড। এটা পেটের ভিতর মাথার ভিতর রাখবে, এগুলো ক্লাস টেস্টের মধ্যে এসব কথা আমরা জিজ্ঞেস করব। কোথায় কোন জায়গায় থাকবে সেটা তো আছেই, ভবিষ্যতে যদি পাস টাস করো বছর 2 বছর পরে যেখানে চাকরি বাকরির জন্য যাবে এইসব জিজ্ঞেস করবে। ফ্লুইড মেকানিক্স কাকে বলে সেটা যদি না জানো, তুমি যে ফ্লুইড মেকানিক্স পড়েছো সেটাই কি করে একজনকে কনভিন্স করবে? সো এগুলো ভেরি সিম্পল, ভেরি এলিমেন্টারি, বাট ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। এরকম করে ওকে। এবার আমরা কতগুলো আলাদা আলাদা, we are talking a little bit of separate things. So one like this. Okay, so this is a surface. When we draw something like this is a flat surface. আমি যদি নিচের হ্যাচ লাইন গুলো না দিতাম, and if I have drawn something straight line, well, that is not a surface. You can say that that is the horizontal line, that is a straight line. But when a straight line is hatched like this, we say that this is a solid, plane, horizontal surface. Okay. Now, so on a surface like this, say on a tabletop, on a metallic top, whatever it is, say you put a small drop of water, a drop of water. When you put a drop of water, well, as soon as you put this spread out, this will be spreading. Now, in place of water, say if you put a drop of say oil, a drop of oil, that will also spread out. But this, as you can notice that takes probably a little bit more time. If the spreading, say here, it takes 0.1 second, this might take say maybe 0.2 seconds to spread it out same amount. Now if you put say another say thick one like coal tar or bitumen like this, put on this, that will also spread out, but that will take a longer time to spread out. So for different liquid, if you just put it there, this is spreading out. This spreading out is what? Already we have defined, we have what is called, said one word, deformation. We said that fluid deforms. So this is deforming. Spreading out means this is deforming without the application of any force. And we said that a substance that deforms with or without the application of force is called a fluid. So this is a fluid, these are spreading. But as you can see that while spreading time for the same what is called spreading area, time in different liquid, it is taking say different amount of time. That is, one is spreading very fast, one is spreading slow, another is spreading still slow. That means this is some what? It depends on different fluid. So this is a property of the fluid. This spreading, it's a property of a fluid. And this property is known as viscosity. This property, that means viscosity is a property of a fluid, and viscosity has some classification. We'll talk about this later. So this is called viscosity, and viscosity is a property. This is a property of the fluid. It আগে একটু বলে রাখলাম। You understand? বুঝা যাচ্ছে? সোজা জিনিস?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. এটা একটু মুছে ফেলি দাও। Yes. Okay. Now, say one like this. Again, a sort of surface. We are making, say, a small frame. A small frame. If you say apply a force like this will be again deformed. That means this will be taking a shape like this. This will be taking a shape like this. So the original, that frame is deformed with the application of a force, deformation. If you look at the word deformation. Now, say if I draw it in a different way, the surface, fixed flat surface, and let us put, say, another plate on top of it. There is a gap between the top plate and the bottom plate, and in between, say, well, let us put some liquid. So a solid plate is on top, solid surface at the bottom. In between there is some liquid. Now if you apply a force here again, the liquid at the bottom will remain there. Liquid at the top, it will move along with the plate. Liquid somewhere here, it will also move, but at a smaller, say, sort of displacement. So we can draw as a velocity diagram. At the bottom surface, the velocity is 0. We can say that, well, this is a thickness T. You can also give, say, some coordinate system. So this is X coordinate, and this is Y coordinate. So in the Y coordinate, the gap between the moving plate and the fixed surface is exactly T. That is, T is this. Okay. So fluid in between is getting deformed, coming in contact with the moving plate. The plate moves, top fluid moves, fluid little bit lower, it also moves, and it moves, but it moves 0 here. So we are calling a velocity distribution. The maximum velocity at the top, little bit lower, lower, and lower, and lowest at the bottom. That means a velocity distribution, something like triangular. Not necessarily this would be triangular. This could be like this also. A parabolic distribution, velocity distribution, velocity of the fluid in between two plates. One plate is moving at the top, the bottom plate is a surface. বুঝা যায় কথাটা?
স্যার আরেকবার বলেন স্যার।
একটা fixed surface, একটা moving plate. In between there is some liquid. We are pulling the plate with a force F, and this is moving, say, with a velocity V. So what is happening in the fluid? সেটাই বলছি. the fluid at the top, which is in contact with the top plate, is moving with the same velocity. The plate velocity and the fluid velocity in contact could be same, and the velocity of the fluid is moving. Velocity at the bottom is 0. So from 0 to the maximum velocity, that is, the velocity is slowly increasing and getting the maximum amount. এবার বুঝা যায়?
জি স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, এখন বুঝো নাকি বোঝা যাচ্ছে না?
বুঝেছি স্যার।
এই যে ভেলোসিটি ডিস্ট্রিবিউশনটা এরকম লিনিয়ার হতে পারে, ট্রায়াঙ্গুলার হতে পারে, প্যারাবোলিকও হতে পারে, I don't know, but there will be velocity distribution. That means velocity at the bottom it will be 0, velocity at the top it will be maximum, and it will be changing maximum, little bit lower, lower, and the lowest. So we call it velocity distribution. That means along with the ordinate from the bottom surface to the plate surface, moving plate surface, there will be a fluid velocity of this kind, triangular or linear অথবা বলছি প্যারাবোলিক। এটা বোঝা যায় না?
জি স্যার।
জি স্যার বলে তো লাভ নাই, যদি না বুঝে তাহলে তো মুশকিল। হ্যাঁ, এটা একটু মুছে দিই। ওকে, এটা একটা আলাদা একটা, let me take another example. এটাকে রেখে, so a frame is deformed, the fluid is deforming. আমরা কিন্তু fluid flow, deformation, flow বলতে ওই যে deformation এগুলোর কথাই বলছি। আমরা যদি এরকম একটা জিনিস নিই, for example say a shaft, এটা একটা round rod, it could be a metallic rod, whatever it is, circular cross section long, এটাকে আমরা বলছি shaft. Now what is a shaft? Hefty, আরেকটাকে আমরা বলছি rod. So a rod can become a shaft depending on how you use it. Say you have a ceiling fan. If you say, look at the ceiling fans of your classroom, if your ceiling fans at your home, the ceiling fan is what? Is held by a rod. If you look at it, that means the job of that metallic rod is just to hold it. So we will not call that a shaft, we will call simply a rod. But if the rod is used to say transfer power, for example, if this rod is put in between bearings on two sides, so we put two bearings at the two ends, and within the bearing we are putting the shaft, and let us put some fluid inside, lubrication, and the shaft is say rotating. So when that rod is rotating in between these two housing, এই হাউজিং গুলোর আমরা নাম বলছি বিয়ারিং। এটাকে আলাদা করে যদি আঁকি, যে বিয়ারিং, this এটাকে বলছি বিয়ারিং, মাঝখানে shaft, এবং ওই যে in between the bearing and the shaft there is some liquid lubricating oil. When the shaft is rotating, it should not touch the surface of the bearing. There should not be any metal to metal contact. In that case, well, there will be, the shaft will be seized, metal to metal contact, and that will stop moving. So when it moves, that means when it moves, it is in a position to transfer power. For example, if you put a belt and an electric motor, you can connect it. Electric motor is rotating, you connect it with the shaft with a belt, motor rotates, the shaft also will rotate. So the shaft is in a position to transfer power. So when a rod is used to transfer power, we call that rod a shaft. So mind this difference between a shaft and a rod. I'm fluid mechanics পড়াতে এসে এসব বলছি কি জন্য? এই জন্য বলছি দেখো এবার এই যে if I take the rod out, this is something like this. এক কাজ করি, let us draw say a sectional view. এই যে এখান থেকে sectional view. Mechanical engineer তো sectional view তো বোঝা উচিত. That means we are taking a sectional view here. And if you take the sectional view, it will be something like this. Say the shaft, গোল করে নিলাম, একটু বড় করে আঁকছি। এটা হচ্ছে shaft, এই যে মাঝখানেরটা, and on top there is the bearing. এই যে এটাকে আমরা বলছি bearing. This is known as bearing. এগুলো মেশিন ডিজাইন যখন পড়বে থার্ড ইয়ারে এই সেমিস্টারে হতে পড়বে, এটাকে বলে বিয়ারিং। বিয়ারিং এর আবার there are classifications, journal bearing, ball bearing, roller bearing. So this is a journal bearing. এই যে বাইরের এই যে ভিতরে যেটা রড, এটাকে আমি একটা সেকশন করে দিই, the shaft. In this case we will call the shaft a journal and the outside one is a bearing. That means the whole thing is a journal bearing. It is journal, it is called journal bearing. Journal bearing. So we are talking about a journal bearing, and in between there is fluid. এই যে আমরা fluid mechanics পড়াচ্ছি তো, কাজে fluid নিয়ে আসলাম। So a journal bearing means a shaft is rotating within a bearing, and there is some lubricating oil in between the bearing and the shaft. Okay, এবার আস্তে আস্তে আমরা ফ্লুইডের দিকে আসছি। দেখি এটাকে কাজ করি, আর একটু মুছি, পুরোটাই মুছে ফেলি। Okay, so we have the journal bearing. কাজ করো, journal take a section, একটা cross section কাটো। তাহলে কাটলে কি হবে? You cut it and open it up. Cut it and open it. You just open it up. So if you open it up, the bearing part, outer part, would be a surface like this. Mechanical drawing এরকম হয় না? হবে তো নাকি?
জি স্যার।
The outer part will be like this, and inner part, that is which is moving, this is something like a flat plate. This is the moving with a velocity, some velocity v say, and there is in between there is some liquid. So as a mechanical engineer, when you consider a shaft is moving within a bearing, this is something like this. আমরা শুরুতে what we are trying to say. So this is a resemblance, rather this one is a resemblance of this. The x coordinate, y coordinate, the gap between the moving plate and the fixed plate is t, etc., etc., moving with velocity. Okay, now see the force that is required, you are pulling it like this, with certain force you are pulling it, so this is moving with velocity. If you, that means the velocity would be more if you apply a bigger force. So in other words, velocity is proportional to the force, or force is proportional. So you can write this force is proportional to the velocity. That means if you want to move it with a higher velocity, you will have to apply a bigger force. Now, as I said, a moving plate, it's a plate, has got an area, sort of things, in a certain area. A plate has got an area. So if the area is bigger, this top or bottom area same, top and bottom same area. If the area is bigger, also you need a bigger force. So force is proportional to the area. So simple. Now, if the plate is just placed on the surface, say no gap, that will be total hard, solid friction. That's why we put some lubrication. In other words, if the gap is smaller and smaller and smaller, you need bigger and bigger force to move at the same velocity. In other words, if the gap is bigger, force is required is smaller for the same velocity. If the gap is smaller, then force required will be bigger for the same velocity. So you can say that force is proportional to the inverse of the gap. That is 1/t.
স্যার গ্যাপের ব্যাপারটা বুঝি নাই
এতক্ষণ ধরে এখানে একটা গ্যাপ ছিল,
মানে গ্যাপ ছিল, মানে গ্যাপের সাথে হচ্ছে স্যার
গ্যাপের মাঝখানে একটা কি লিকুইড আছে, লুব্রিকেটিং অয়েল, তাই তো?
জি স্যার, মানে ওই
হ্যাঁ। Now if the gap, if you decrease it, as you decrease it, that means the force, say you want to move it with the same velocity. Say for example, I want to move it at 100 meter per second. If a bigger gap is given, it is easy to move at that velocity. If the gap is very small, it is not that easier. You need to apply some bigger force. For example, if you put it on the surface itself, no gap, zero, T is zero. That means some solid hard friction. You need maximum or say, well, a very, very big amount of force to move at the same velocity. So I am saying that to move at the same velocity, if the gap is smaller, force required would be bigger. এটাই বলছি। For example, now the force F is required. If you increase the gap much to move it at a bigger velocity, because this plate is suspended on the fluid, it is depending on, it's not moving in air. The gap is maintained by a fluid. So this is, in other words, the plate is what? Is moving on the dependent. In other words, the fluid is sticking on the underside of the plate. So in the fluid of the stickiness is well, stickiness of the oil, that is constant. But if the gap is much smaller, you need much bigger force to pull it at the same velocity. That's what I am saying. That means, in other words, you don't think that this is some 4 or 5 inches gap. The gap is very small. So the gap is here in a bearing is in the form of millimeter, even pointers. So it's a very small gap. But that small gap may be made even smaller. That's what I am saying. If the gap becomes smaller and smaller, the force required to pull at the same velocity would be bigger and bigger. So that means if T is big, then force required 1/t, force requirement would be small. Okay, that's what I am saying, that this is inversely proportional to the gap of this one. So now you can write an equation. F is proportional to VA by T. You can also write it like this, say F by A is proportional V by T. F by A. What is A? A is the underside area of the plate, which is moving with velocity V with the application of force F. So force divided by area is what? Is stress. Stress definition to tai na? Force divided by area. Force divided by area, you can call it pressure. Force divided by area is also called stress. এটাকে আমরা বলছি stress. What is this stress? See, the underside of the plate, as I said before, is sticking sticking with the fluid. That means the fluid has some sticking property. So you overcome that stickiness, some resistance, some friction. So the fluid is offering some friction on the underside of the plate. That friction, we are calling it frictional stress. So the total force divided by the total underneath area of the plate is the frictional stress. So you can write that this is equal to frictional stress, tau. That friction caused by the fluid. So different fluid will cause different type of friction, and force divided by area, force applied for pulling it, area, the underside area of the plate, and this is giving, we are calling it frictional stress. Frictional stress, tau, frictional stress, or sometimes this is also known as shear stress. Same thing, frictional stress or shear stress, fluid shear. So this stress tau is a frictional stress or shear stress. So we will simply call it our shear stress. So tau is equal to this. তাহলে এবার একটু লিখি, একটু কিছু মুছে টুছে লিখি, যে এখানে লিখি somewhere there. That means you can write, oh, tau is equal to z হয়ে গেল, হ্যাঁ। So you can say that, well, tau is equal to v by, is equal to, there will be a constant, let's call it mu v by t. Mu is a constant of proportionality. This mu, একটু আগে আমরা বলছিলাম ওই যে ওটা দেখি কি, this mu is called absolute viscosity. SIQ. ওই যে একটু আগে আমরা viscosity কথা বলেছিলাম, this is that viscosity. Tau shear stress is equal to mu v by t. This mu is called absolute viscosity. Absolute viscosity of the fluid, absolute viscosity of the lubricating oil. Okay, আমি এগুলো এবার মুছে ফেলি, এটা দরকার নাই। Okay, so we have got a small formula. Shear stress is equal to mu absolute viscosity v by t. Mu is absolute viscosity. Sometimes this is also known as written as mu. It was a mu m. This is mu. Shall mu, and it was a nu n u. So this is known as kinematic viscosity. This is mu divided by rho. এটাকে বলা হয় kinematic viscosity. Absolute viscosity, kinematic viscosity. If you know the density of the fluid and you divide the absolute viscosity by the density of that fluid, you can get the kinematic viscosity of the fluid, tau and mu. Now see the fixed plate and the moving plate, fixed plate, and this is T, and this is the velocity distribution. এরকমই লিখেছিলাম, zero velocity, maximum velocity. This is V, this is zero velocity, and this is y coordinate. Y, this is x. This is the velocity distribution. That means velocity is slowly increasing. So this is small v. এটাকে আমরা বলি যে small v. This is increased by say dv. The velocity here, the increase. এই যে ছোট্ট একটা increment. This one. এতটুকু যে বাড়লো এটাকে আমরা বলবো dv. And that small increment in velocity is caused because of the change in the height. This one, এটাকে আমরা বলবো dy. So for a change of coordinate dy, there has been a change of dv. So you can write something like dv dy. এটাকে আমরা বলি velocity gradient. Velocity gradient slope. So in differential form, এই যে y, এটা হচ্ছে কি t, thickness. You can also write this one as mu dv dy. Same thing. The shear stress is given by mu v by t. V is the velocity of the top plate. T is the thickness between the fixed and the moving plate. You can also write in a differential form, shear stress tau is equal to mu dv dy. বুঝা গেছে ভাই?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Remember this. So we have derived a formula something like this. এটা মনে রাখতে হবে. Very simple formula for shear stress, fluid shear stress, mu dv dy. Okay. এটা মুছে ফেলি। Good. So you have got a small formula for shear stress, Vt mu dv dy. So simple. See, now say for example, for any fluid, we can draw something like this: x coordinate, y coordinate. Theta x equal, let us say this is velocity gradient dv dy, and এদিকে আছে shear stress. Okay, so there the plotting টা কি হলো তাহলে? So there can be fluid as a dv dy, that is what? Deformation of the fluid. Fluid is moving, deformation, and deform. It's all the way deforming with the no application of any stress. That means you are not applying any force, but the fluid is getting deformed and deformed. If there is any fluid like this, we will call that fluid an ideal fluid. That means the ideal fluid has got no viscosity. That's why this no viscosity. That is even with zero shear stress, that is spreading. No viscosity. Viscosity zero means shear stress zero with the velocity. Say a solid what is called iron block. Okay, you go on applying force over this, but that is not say getting deformed. Forget about that strength of material. So that means you are applying shear stress big more and more, but that is not getting strained. No strain. So if a fluid is, we will call it well, this is actually solid. So if it is a solid,
Sir, time শেষ।
টাইম শেষ? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, একটা টাইম শুরু করতে দেরিতে না?
জি স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, 2 মিনিট অপেক্ষা করুন। So if it is a solid, this is like this. If it is ideal fluid, this is like this. Now say look at this one. It was as if say y is equal to, আমরা straight line এর equation জানি, y equal to mx, y is equal to mx plus c. যদি c না থাকে then y equal to mx. এখানে দেখো, if we consider tau as y, dv dy as x, তাহলে কি হলো, y is equal to something into x, mx. So in other words, tau is equal to mu dv dy is a straight line equation. So in this plot, if we apply this equation, say equation number 1, if you plot equation number 1, this will be like this. This is equation number 1, straight line. In other words, this shear stress equation is a straight line equation. Now the fluid that behaves like this, the fluid that obeys this formula is called Newtonian fluid. এটাকে বলা হয় নিউটন থেকে নিউটোনিয়ান. So a Newtonian fluid would be like this, and that equation number 1 is known as Newton's law of viscosity. Therefore, tau is equal to mu dv dy is called Newton's law of viscosity. This mu is absolute viscosity. Okay, and one more minute. If any fluid, say when you plot this, it is like this. Number 2, we call it non-Newtonian fluid. একটা হলো Newtonian fluid, number 1. Number 2 curve is for non-Newtonian. Newtonian fluid কি, খুব যেহেতু আমরা কাজ করব, so Newtonian fluid say number 1 এর মধ্যে কি থাকবে? Say for example, water is a Newtonian fluid, air is a Newtonian fluid, oil is a Newtonian fluid. Non-Newtonian fluid কোনটা হবে? যেমন স্লারি, এই যে মিক্সচারটাকে দেখো, কংক্রিট, বালি, ধুলাবালি নিয়ে, এটা স্লারি, এটা non-Newtonian fluid. Then say mud, non-Newtonian fluid. And say polymer solution, blood, these are non-Newtonian fluid. ঠিক আছে, তোমাদের যেহেতু সময় শেষ, আমরাও কাজ শেষ করে দিই. So we have today we have known what is viscosity, and from viscosity how we can derive a very small but useful equation, Newtonian equation, Newton's equation, or the law of viscosity, Newtonian law of viscosity, Newton's law of viscosity. যাই বলো না কেন, the equation is equal to mu dv dy. আমরা এখান থেকে নেক্সট শুরু করব।
স্যার,
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ
স্যার।
ইয়েস বলো।
স্যার একটা যে ছিল যে ওই যে আইডিয়াল যেটা মানে নো, স্যার মানে ওই জিনিসটা মানে এখানে মানে অ্যাপ্লাইটা কি এখানে বুঝুন?
এই যে আইডিয়াল, এটার কথা বলছো? ইউ আর টকিং অ্যাবাউট আইডিয়াল ফ্লুইড?
জি স্যার, আইডিয়াল ফ্লুইড যেটা মানে নো ভিসিসিটি,
এটা কি নাকি?
জি স্যার।
আইডিয়াল ফ্লুইড যেই ফ্লুইডের ভিসকসিটি 0, which is not viscous. আমরা তো ভিসকসিটি একটা জিনিস কি, ভিসকসিটিকে লিটারাল মিনিং করেছি, ভিসকসিটি মিন্স সাম কাইন্ড অফ স্টিকিনেস, এটা আঠালো ভাব, স্টিকি. ওয়াটার অলসো হ্যাজ সাম স্টিকিনেস, oil has some stickiness, say coal tar has more sticky, then there are thick oil that is more and more sticky. That stickiness is viscosity. But if there is any fluid whose viscosity is 0 or negligibly small, we call that ideal fluid. Okay, For ideal fluid, if it is an ideal fluid, viscosity would be 0. And say, well, in technical purposes, in many cases, you will come across with ideal fluid. That means for ideal fluid, to spread an ideal fluid, you don't require any force to deform it. It simply flows on its own with the application of no force. আমি শুরুতে ডেফিনিশনে ফ্লুইডের ডেফিনিশনে বলেছিলাম a substance that deforms with the application of very small or no force. If it deforms with no force, we will call it an ideal fluid. If it deforms with a small, very small force, we will call it a real fluid. So water is a real fluid. Oil is real fluid. Okay? There are fluids. Exactly, there is no what is called ideal fluid, but there are some fluids which, for practical purposes, can be considered as ideal fluid. বুঝে গেছে কিছু?
জি স্যার।
Okay, ঠিক আছে. See you next time.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।